Hello. So in this video, I'm going to explain the puzzle number puzzle 18 from the book 50 Challenging Problems in Probability. So the problem is actually the title of the problem is actually even split of coin tossing, and the problem actually states that when 100 coins are tossed, what is the probability that exactly 50s are head? So it's like an even split situation. So we have actually, if we toss 100 coins, then we'll actually get 50 heads and 50 tails. So what is the possibility that we'll actually get 50 heads and 50 tails? So that's the thing we need to actually find. So the initial assumption is actually there are 100 coins that we need to flip. So once it is flipped, then we need to actually find the probability of getting 50 heads. So that's the initial assumption. So so as 100 explaining 100 flips is a large case, so let's actually assume that we have only 4 flips here, and these blue box actually represent one flip, and each of the flip actually can have two options. Either we can have, for each flip we can actually have one head or one tail. So there are two options for each flips. There are two options for each flips, and there are 4 flips, so total cases should be actually for 4 flips should be 2 to the power 4, as there are two options for each coin flip. So now if we think that we have actually got one sequence here, like it started with one head and ended with one head, and in between we have got 2 tails, so this is one unique sequence out of these 2 to the power 4 flips. So what is the possibility of each of these sequences? And that should be like 1 divided by total number of flips. So that is written here. Probability of each sequence is equal to 1 divided by 2 to the 4. So now that we actually know how many, we can actually find how many flip combinations are there, and if we actually have if we know how many combinations are there, then definitely we can actually find the probability of each sequence. Now let's think about that combinations. Now let's think that we have 4 flips, and so combinations of 2 heads and with 2 tails for 4 flips will actually give us so it's like we have got 4 flips and 2 heads and 2 tails. So if we actually arrange if we think this sequence, like we have got 2 heads first and 2 tails, 2 heads first, so there are only 2 places left, and how many combinations are there that we can actually arrange 2 heads in 4 places, and then we can actually find different combinations for 2 heads in 4 places. So that should be very easy, and the formula for that is 4C2. So the combinations of 2 heads with 2 tails for 4 flips will be 4C2. So this is a case where even flips are happening. So there are 2 heads and two tails. So similarly, for if we have hundreds of coin flips, then for 50 heads in 100 coin flips, the total number of combinations or the total number of arrangements, that unique arrangements we can have, is like 100 C50, and this is the formula. So now we have actually got how many combinations are there for even flips, like we have tossed 100 coins, and out of those 100 coins 50 heads and 50 tails we have got. So that's the total number of combinations. So the probability of even flip should be actually like then we have to actually multiply that total number of combination and probability of each sequence. So that should be 1 divided by 2 to the power 100. So this will actually give us the result, and it is actually 0.08, approximately 0.08. So the result so for an even split of for 100 coin tossing, or in other words, if we actually get 50 heads in 100 coin tossing, the probability is actually 0.08. So that's the explanation of this problem. Thank you.